to the questions of whether conflict is productive or destructive, with respect of the quality outcome is the notion that how a conflict is managed makes a difference. It has become a part of the conventional wisdom that a cooperative or collaborative conflict resolution styles promotes the superior problem solving and higher quality solutions. As based on the favor of integrative, win/win is opposed to the distributive, which means win/lose style of the conflict resolutions is the representative of the thinking of many practitioners. With an integrative approach, according to the both parties are more highly and motivated to ensure that their own concerns as well as the concerns of the other are met in the ultimate concern outcome of the situations. For this reason, communication will be generally more complete and accurate. The issues will be explored more fully and genuine attempt will be made to incorporate the suggestions of all parties in the solutions. This is the turn of should yield outcomes is the higher quality. Although there is a conceptual support for the link between integrative conflict solutions styles and the quality of outcome, the empirical evidence is mixed, which means found that the communicative responses associated with the integrative conflict resolution styles resulted in more accurate decisions. Furthermore, no link between collaborations and the organizational performance that the positive relationship between conscious which by the extensions of analogous to an integrative approach and the quality of outcome held truly under the conditions of vigilant decision making. This, the link between quality of outcome and the conscious but the higher quality decisions to be associated with the distributive, not the integrative style of conflict resolutions. Finally, we should adopt the positions here that in general integrative styles of conflict management will be more effective in the producing higher quality of outcomes.
I'm Nur Aisha Amira binti Syarwa Simin, matrix number 272741, will further explain regarding the decision making and problem solving in misinterpretation. First of all, I would like to illustrate the definition of problem solving and decision making. As according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, decision making can be best elucidated as the act or process of deciding something, especially with a group of people, while problem solving is the process or act of finding a solution to a problem. Both of these, decision making and problem solving, requires us to critically thinking in order to get the best to make the best decision and to get the best outcomes of all. And how misinterpretation affects our decision making is that it will ruin our decision making process, and we will make poor judgment regarding a topic or issues that we need to face. That is all from me, and further explanation is on my report. Thank you.
What is anxiety? Anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as a worry or fear that can be mild or severe. Everyone has feeling of anxiety at some point in their life. For example, you may feel worried and anxious about sitting an exam or having a medical test or a job interview. What is uncertainty? Uncertainty is a state of limited knowledge where it is impossible to exactly describe the existing state, a future outcome, or more than one possible outcome. The uncertainty management theory states that uncertainty can cause a wide range of emotion, from anxiety to stress and being in distress. Also, individual-centered uncertainty is a state of mind where people feel insecure about their surrounding or the situation they are in, no matter the amount of information each individual has. Next, what can cause stress? Firstly, you will feel uneasy and distressed about the future uncertainty. Second, changes in life expectation or demand. The third one is disorganization. For example, feeling unprepared and powerless. Next, physical constraint. For example, physical exhaustion, lack of good exercise and diet strategy. And the last one is time constraint, which is have multiple projects and also multiple deadlines. Stress versus anxiety. What is the difference between these two? Stress can come from any situation or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, nervous, worried, and also anxious. Meanwhile, anxiety is a feeling of apprehension or fear. You may not know the source of uneasiness, which can add to the distress you feel. The differences between them is the stress is a response to a threat in a situation, and the anxiety is a reaction to the stress. Here are some strategies to deal with stress. Firstly, you need to join the crowd. Even though you may think you are the only person in the world who is experiencing stress, the fact is that everyone also experience it too. The next one is talk to someone. Find someone that you can trust, discuss the problem, and look for the solution. The third one is put it in perspective. Chances are this is one small part of the rest of your life. Next, visualize. Sit comfortably and think of your favorite place. Imagine yourself in a successful situation. Lastly, breath. Take a deep breath. Sit quietly and breathe deeply, also slowly. Continue for 5 or 6 breaths. It is calming and the extra dose of oxygen increases the brain thinking ability. Last but not least, it is important to take note that uncertainty does not always produce anxiety. That's all from me. Thank you.
Current practice of problem solving. As we know that misinterpretation is communication issue that can lead to failure or conflict in our life. So how to solve this issue? Firstly, we have to improve or enhance our knowledge in specific detail. If we have more knowledge on what we want to talk or convey information with others, so it can make our communication more effective and also we can explain it well. Remember that provide instruction with much more detail can avoid from misinterpretation. Secondly, is the example of playing game among small group of communication. Good communication and technique of communication is very important to make our team win of the game. At the same time, if our member misinterpretation also can make our team loss of the game. This is because when we are playing game, we have to communicate with each other by use our voice, symbol, signal, or face to face and so on. So before start the game, they have to discuss and plan on how to make their team be the winner and also explain clearly on the meaning of symbol or signal that they want to use during the game to another member. Lastly is cultural difference can increase misinterpretation. For example, difference of language. Some meaning are different although it's same word or same symbol. So we have to learn another culture So after meeting or discussion among small group communication of diverse culture, we have to allow every member to conclude what they receive from the sender of this meeting, so we can see that actually who understand and who misinterpretation, so we can help them at that time and also make them understand in the same purpose, so it will help our work or project will run smoothly and efficiently.